In 2012, off the coast of Somalia, I was a member of an 8-man special operations team. We conducted a military freefall jump into the water. Shortly after we landed, the watercraft I was riding on suffered a catastrophic failure and an explosion. I was severely injured and sustained a traumatic brain injury from the blast. After I left the service in 2013, the issues you hear about the VA on TV became very real to me. Veterans are suffering and dying because of the bureaucracy that is the VA system. If it were left up to us to take care of our own, this would never happen again. If this problem isn't fixed soon, the effects are only going to get worse. Since 2009, the VA budget has grown by 86%. This year alone, the VA has requested another $12 billion over what it had approved last year's budget. These increases in funding don't seem to be helping wait times or standard care issues that are rampant across the VA system. It's only logical that these issues are hurting and deterring people from entering military service. According to the 2017 VA Inspector General report, fraud, waste, and abuse are rampant within the organization. $94 million in taxpayer funding wasted on overpriced and unneeded medical items. Relaxed security standards and preventable data breaches have put the VA at the very top of the list for vulnerability for identity theft. Abuse of power and scandal abound at the very top of the organization's leadership. So how do we fix this issue in a world where our own government can't even stop fighting long enough to pass a budget? Private hospitals and healthcare organizations provide top-level care all over America. A non-government organization in which veterans rely on it for care as shareholders of the company would give the power back to the veterans and end suffering. The creation of such a private organization, which is solely focused on veterans' health care, would alleviate the fraud, waste, and abuse and ensure taxpayer dollars are put to good use. This private system, owned and operated by each veteran, would give the power back to the people that rely on it most. This move would decrease spending of government and taxpayer dollars strictly through competition with the other private systems. It would also be a source of jobs for the countless unemployed veterans. I hope that by hearing some of these staggering figures that you're driven to action. To date, the VA serves about 6 million veterans. That may seem like a lot, but it's only a small piece of a larger puzzle. Regardless if you're a veteran, a civilian, or military service, or never served at all, you must let your voice be heard. I want you to contact your elected representative in Washington and tell them to put an end to the Veterans Healthcare Administration. Tell them you want them to privatize the whole thing. Tell them you want to see veterans taken care of. Tell them you want to see them responsible for their own care in a private organization. Thank you.